U.S. military destroys missiles and drones of Houthis in Yemen. March 18, the U.S. military striked areas in Yemen controlled by the Houthis. As a result of the attacks, rockets, drones, and containers for storing terrorists' weapons were destroyed, according to the U.S. Central Command CENTCOM. It is noted that the military destroyed 7 anti-ship missiles, 3 drones, and 3 weapon storage containers. As military spokesperson told, it was determined these weapons presented an imminent threat to commercial vessels and U.S. Navy ships in the region. The statement said, the command emphasized that these measures are taken to protect freedom of navigation and ensure the safety of international waters for U.S. Navy ships and merchant vessels. Since November 2023, Yemen's Houthis have been regularly attacking commercial vessels in the Gulf of Aden and the Red Sea with drones, cruise, and ballistic missiles. The first attacks began in November after the start of the war between Israel and Hamas. In response to numerous attacks on January 12, the US and the UK launched missile strikes on Houthi military targets in Yemen for the first time. Since then, the Western coalition has been regularly targeting terrorist facilities, but they continue to attack merchant vessels and Navy ships. For example, on March 16, the Houthis fired at a liquefied petroleum gas tanker flying the flag of the Marshall Islands. On March 12, the Italian destroyer Duilio destroyed 2 Houthi drones in the Red Sea in self-defense. That same day, the Houthis struck the container ship Pinocchio in the Red Sea with missiles. It was sailing under the flag of Liberia, owned by the registered company Omar 5 Inc. in Singapore. Iran-backed Houthis have been attacking ships in the Red Sea region since November in what they say is solidarity with Palestinians during Israel's war against Hamas in Gaza. The Houthi attacks have sent insurance costs spiraling for vessels plying the key Red Sea trade route and prompted many shipping firms to take the far longer passage around the southern tip of Africa instead. The United States and Britain have launched repeated strikes on Houthi targets in Yemen in response, but the attacks against what the rebels say are Israeli-linked ships have not been deterred. Iranian-backed Houthis on Monday hit a Swiss-owned Liberian flag container vessel in the Gulf of Aden with an anti-ship ballistic missile fired from Yemen. The Houthis say they want to force an end to the Israeli attacks in the Gaza Strip. Because of the continuing Houthi attacks, major shipping companies are increasingly avoiding the shortest sea route between Asia and Europe and sailing around South Africa's Cape instead. Several Western countries, including the United States and Britain, have launched operations to protect ships in the region from the Houthi attacks. The European Union has also launched a military operation to secure merchant shipping in the Red Sea, one of the most important shipping routes for world trade. On Thursday, militia chief Abdel Malik al-Houthis said that the group would expand its operations to block ships linked to Israel from even passing through the Indian Ocean towards the Cape of Good Hope. The following day, the militants said they had targeted 3 Israeli and U.S. vessels in the Indian Ocean. Al-Houthi last week said his group has targeted more than 73 vessels and warships since they started their attacks in November.